I grew up in Honduras, and I grew up in a very agricultural setting. The economy was very agricultural based. Our lifestyle revolved around the production of banana, and later on coffee and other products, other crops that are grown in Honduras. And when I thought about studying, I thought, okay, my natural inclination was towards agriculture. As a woman, in the early mid-90s, of course, this was discouraged. And many people told me, no, studying agriculture, that's not a career for a woman. So eventually, I really stuck to my instinct of really following a career path in agriculture.
I started out as an agricultural economist, and that's what I got my master's degree in. I went to Bangladesh and lived there for years, a Fulbright junior scholar. And while I was there, I got really interested in questions of power and sort of why things were the way they were, and felt like I needed a slightly different toolkit. So I went back to the US and got a PhD in sociology. And now I work in a policy school. So I'm sort of a combination of all three of those things, kind of policy, sociology, and agricultural economics.
Well, I'm an agronomist engineer. I did some postgraduate courses on weather resource and weather resource engineering. I did my PhD in bioclimatology. Nothing has changed from the first moment I wanted to be an agronomist engineer. So the only thing is that I decided to go for mathematics from the engineering part of the agriculture.
My name is Nompumelelo Boko, and I'm the member of the ISDC. My background is plant molecular biology. I did my PhD from the University of Cambridge, where really we were working in the laboratory, looking at various plant genes and looking at the interaction as well as their contribution to plant growth.
The focus of my work really has to do with farmers, productivity, issues around sustainability, around income. And it's been a very gratifying career path. I'm very happy to be able to talk to farmers on a very regular basis. I travel to many parts of the world. And I feel that this is something that has gone above and beyond the initial dreams that I had when I thought about studying agriculture. It has been a wonderful journey, and now I feel that I'm in a good position to advocate for those needs of smallholder farmers around the world, and to really continue stressing the main issues that we are dealing with around food systems, sustainability, improving the livelihoods of farmers, not only from the economic perspective, but also thinking about their social conditions, the environmental challenges that we have, and so on.
My hopes for agricultural research and development in the future are certainly to continue to kind of rise to the challenges that are kind of happening now. So it used to be all about increasing productivity and production and efficiency. And I think as we've seen with kind of climate change, with biodiversity loss, with questions of equity and exclusion in the agricultural system, with thinking about nutrition, we need to have a much more holistic approach. And so my hope is that agricultural research for development kind of continues to tackle this really big problem, but tackle it from lots and lots of different angles, and thinking about solutions that are fit for kind of what's happening today as opposed to what was appropriate, 40 or 50 years ago.
Yeah, pursuing career in this field, for me, it was really about excitement of what science, technology, and innovation can do, especially in sub-Saharan Africa, looking especially in the area of agriculture. In the health sector, what we have seen is that technology is already in the forefront, is already assisting humanity to, grow and also to be able to thrive under different circumstances. But in this case, we find that these innovative technologies are not in the hands of the farmers. And for me, it was very key, having seen what is happening in other countries when I was doing my PhD, and how therefore can we now move the needle forward for sub-Saharan Africa to get innovative technologies to small-scale farmers.
I think the CGIAR has an important role to play in the future of agricultural research for development. And my hope is that the ISDC can support the CGIAR reach its mission.
We will use all the possibilities, the potentialities we have to improve the lives of all human beings to a limit that we need to fix our limit. and that CGIAR should be a tool for
believe that we're all living a purposeful, driven life where we're looking at what is it, why am I existing in this world? And it is therefore, to be able then to use the science and then to show that it is a science that serves humanity, it is a science that transforms lives.